Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys, to this episode of World of Tanks, and it is moi in my ARL. Look at that, Add Astra camo. All right, start here. Stop it. Oh, my zoom there. Oh my gosh, all right. Got the zoom back. Look at the Add Astra camo on this bad boy. So I did this one on stream. Somebody requested the ARL. I'd actually rebought it probably months ago and hadn't upgraded it, put the modules on, all stuff. I'd gone through it years ago, probably. Had to put a crew in it, had to put equipment on it, put the Ad Astra camo on it. And I just remembered in this one game I played, actually, how much I kind of liked this tank. At tier 6, it's a heavy French tank. It doesn't get a lot of love, but you have to love the gun. At tier 6 with 212 pen. All right, that is tier 8 pen. Standard pen with 240 damage at tier 6, guys. And then actually that's the wrong one. If I was carrying APCR, which looks like I wasn't, I would have had 259 pen. Plus the gun depression is nice. So the T150 goes across. Initially I was going to go down there and hang out with the heavies, but I looked over there and I said, well, there's plenty. Look at all these guys over here. No sense adding my gun there, and there was only one guy. Look at this Excalibur. Good on you, mate. Look at that. I love it. Excalibur comes up here, so I'm going to bring this nice gun depression and okayish armor. All right, we're going to call it okayish armor. So not much going on here. I see the Sturv, so I'm just going to kind of ignore him and move on up here and see if I can't shoot some guys in the back. I'm going to eat a shot from the Sturv. That was nicely done on his part. I was hoping the Excalibur would sort of punish him for that. Get a little bounce off the Breton, and I've got to deal with this guy. I don't want to let him sit there and machine gun me. So we'll just keep pushing in here. Yeah, he's going to hit me, but he doesn't do much, so I'll just follow him down the hill. I'm really hoping that there's not too many guys camping on up on their sniper hill, which is going to be right about where here or so, right there on that little opening. But I'm kind of counting noses. I'm like, wow, they got a lot of guys over here. They got a lot of guys down there. So I don't think there's too much up there. And even if there is, I may take a hit or two. That's okay, because I'm just going to follow this Sturv and get rid of him. He's probably wondering, why on earth did that guy do that? So I got the T50-2 down here, surprised me a bit. I'm going to sneak one into him. Now what I'm worried about, unfortunately, is now I've kind of got him back here who can pew-pew me, and I'm worried about whatever tanks they have up here turning around, and that actually turns out to be true, because as I come around here, I find that the M6 is sitting there, and he actually can do some pretty good work against me. He reloads much faster than I do. He does less alpha, not much it would appear, yeah, a little bit. Less alpha depending on the gun, and of course now we've got the machine gun Breton. So I'm down to 480 hit points or so. I can pretty quickly be taken out of this game. But the armor holds up. I sneak a 222, he lives somehow, that's a bit of a bummer. Now the M6, and my guys are starting to push around, but a lot fewer of them lived than I thought. We've only got the Excalibur and the P43. The rest of them are, I don't know why, still way back in the corner, but looks like they're trying to come down here and do something about the guy in cap, but who cares? Guy in cap is never going to cap fast enough. So I'm just going to have to come around the edge of this. We'll go ahead and nuke that dude. Get shot, tracked. Going to use this Sturv as extra armor. I get hit by the M6. He makes kind of a foolish move and comes down here, although he is getting pushed from behind, so I can understand why he did that. I was a little bit worried about the Churchill 7 because as bad as that tank is, it does have a bit of a machine gun as far as its gun goes. So I sort of sell out here and I think, oh crap. The JPZ is the last guy I want to let hit me more than once, but he gets me twice. Good news is that the Churchill 7 has no idea what he's doing, and the poor Excalibur dies. It looks like he's thinking about trying to get his gun up to me. Again, I'll use a dead tank as extra armor. Just try to block. That's something you need to do to learn if you don't know how to do it. Use all the things at your disposal. At your disposal. See, he's just shooting into the Excalibur. I don't know if it's a bot, new player, what's going on. Maybe he was trying to sneak one around it. So I'm just going to try to move this out of the way, but I'm not quite tall enough. 3045 is headed on in there, and despite all my screwing around there, I'm not able to do anything. Panzer IV takes a shot. It does take a while for this thing to zoom in, but it does hit hard, so we'll go ahead and slap him for 255. And we're up to 2,878. 3 kills. I was hoping he stood in, but I was pretty sure he didn't. Looks like he's not there. Do not want to get spotted by him in case he has sat there. So I'm just going to take one more shot just in case. That one hits the ground, wouldn't have hit him even if he was there. And then he gets lit and I know I can move because he's no longer going to see me. More than likely because he didn't shoot at the 3485M. I was safe. So we'll go ahead and move on in here. Let's see. We'll speed this up. I don't think I get any more shots. Nope. And it is all over but the Schouten. 2,878 damage, 126 assist. In the old ARL 44. A tank that doesn't get much love, but I really like the gun at tier 6 on this thing. This is a gun that can actually handle and punish pretty well tier 8s with 212, was it? Or 202? 212 pen, and with a gold 259 actually can do some work against tier 8s at tier 6. Alright guys, that's all I've got for today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you learned something or liked it, go ahead and give me a subscribe. If you want other ways to support the channel, those are all down over there in the description. That's all I've got. We will see ya.